All right, how's it going? This is your creation. My name is Adam Starseed Bey. Um, it's late right now, but I just want to make this quick video just to express that time, um, to go within yourself, to learn on what that sacred place is, or what the Holy Spirit is, or Kodesh, the Ruah Kodesh. That is to set apart spirit, set apart spirit. I'm still learning this stuff, but it's that apart, that Kodesh. It's to set apart the physical reality and the spiritual reality, and to live within that middle frame, within that middle frame. That's a sacred place. It can also be the void, turning back into the void of self. Christ said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. No one goes to the Father except through me. Um, so yeah, the sacred place is so important, and how to utilize that. It's midnight right now. So I'm going to be going into my sacred place here as soon as I make that video. So I'm going to read some scriptures, and we're going to kind of just touch on these topics a little bit, and then I'm going to go to bed. So, 1 Corinthians 3:16. Do you not know that you are a temple of God, or the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwells in you? 1 Corinthians 6:19. Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh, who is in you, whom you have from the Most High, and that you are not your own? You are not your own. 2 Corinthians 6:16. Or what agreement has the temple of the Most High with idols? To what agreement? So meaning, why are you utilizing idols outside self when everything you need is within? For we are the temple of the living Most High, just as um, Christ said, or the Most High said, I will dwell in them and walk among them. I will be their creator or Most High, and they shall be my people. They shall be my people within. Ezekiel 36:27. I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my status, and you will be careful to observe my ordinance. I'm sure I just butchered that name. But basically, it just means that, when you go within yourself, you learn more about self. You learn about discipline, you learn about your strengths, you learn about your weaknesses, things of that nature. So very important to go within yourself, that sacred place. 2 Timothy 1:14. Guard through the Holy Spirit who dwells in us the treasure which has been entrusted to you. It's a special gift, it's a special treasure within you, but you have to discover and unlock it within you. And how do you do that? How do you do that? You have to go within yourself. You have to find a foundation. Christ is my foundation, and you just have to utilize and learn on how to do that. Praying, meditation is key to self-discovery. Self-discovery, and you got to give yourself that kind of discipline to do so. Acts 6:5. The statement found approval with the whole congregation, and they chose Stephen, a man full of faith and of the Holy Spirit, and Philip, Procorius, blah blah blah. Oh, that was kind of a filler one right there. Uh, Ephesians 5:18. And do not get drunk with wine, for that is dissipation, but be filled with the Spirit. Which basically, you don't follow the ways of the world, and don't get drunk or high off of it, because it's just going to mislead you, fall astray, and deceive you, But if you drink of the Holy Spirit, you drink of the energy, of the synergy from that sacred place, it's going to help guide you better in the physical reality. So you're not deceived, you're not following a Messiah, right, a false Messiah. things of that nature. You know, you're going to be well prepared and balanced within your daily life. Definitely key there. I'll read a couple more of them. I'm going to call it good. Let's see. What do we got here? Romans 8:11. But if the spirit of him who raised Christ from the dead dwells in you, he who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies through his spirit who dwells within you. And and that's what I always tell people is that this is just a vessel. The spirit or soul went into this body. It went into this body. And you have to remember the source of your being, which is within you. And it gets so deep because that whole setting apart, that Kadesh, that setting apart of the physical and the spiritual reality is just like when you're being born. You got that void, that sacred place, within the womb of the mother, within the womb of the mother. And you got the sperm that has to go up into the egg, but you also got the spirit, your soul, that is coming down to earth. Like you can use the term of like the falling stars, right? Stars from heaven. And they merge and become one. So the sperm goes into the egg as a whole, as the soul enters the egg, and boom, you got life. You got life. That sperm will create your physical body, and your soul just give life to that physical body. Very beautiful stuff. I love that analogy. It's beautiful, but it just sets the stage. It just sets the stage of just how beautiful life is, and how we're born into a world of programs. We lose touch with that sacred place. We lose touch with how we were born into the world. I give a lot of respect to mothers because they go through a lot. They carry us, they nurture us. If you're a good mother, right? They carry us for 9 months, as we grow and develop within the mother's womb, and she nurtures us. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful. Let's see what else we got here. John 16:13. But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. For he will not speak on his own intuitive, but whatever he hears, he will speak, and he will disclose to you what is to come. He will disclose to you what is to come. Again, listening to the Spirit and discerning spirits. And I've talked about this before, is that you can have like millions of spirits talking, but there's one spirit you have to listen to. And that's where the term of Satan, get behind me. Say, Satan, get behind me. You hear all these voices, say, Satan, get behind me. You hear the word of depression. You hear the word of anger. Loneliness. Things of that nature. You say, Satan, adversary, get behind me. So you can listen to that one true spirit. That spirit that wants to guide you, protect you, teach you how to heal yourself, teach you how to forgive yourself. And that's where the magic eye comes in. The magic eye, the third eye, whatever it may be. It is a tool that is used to help you build yourself up, to learn on what you need to work on, your strengths, your weaknesses, so on and so forth. You have to utilize your temple and learn on how your temple works. And learning that is through practice, a lot of practice. And you just have to discover this stuff. We'll read one more and then we'll call it good. Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness. Faithfulness. And that's what it is. That sums up what your true being or what your true essence is. Before we came into this world, we were something totally different. Something totally different. We were within a stream of life. A stream of life. If you look into like dark matter and things like that, we're in a stream of life. We flow like water. We're energy. We're synergy. And it gets deep because there's a connection. Even when we come into this vessel, we're empathic, we're telepathic, and we're linked we're linked with people, and we can feel the connection with people. When anxiety hits you and you don't have anxiety issues, it's somebody else's. So you need to redirect that energy and send healing that way of going, hey, this is not mine. I don't accept this feeling because it's not mine. And send it back, and send it with a healing or a praying technique. And you just have to learn on how that works, learn on how this energy works and the spirit works within you. And that's that sacred place, the importance of discovering what that sacred place is within you. And I could keep talking on and on about that. But yeah, definitely take that time, take that time right now. It's midnight right now where I'm at. So I'm going to be going into my sacred place. So discover that sacred place, praying. My term of praying is that you're talking with the Creator. You're talking with Christ, your guides, your ancestors. You're having a conversation, and it's just learning more about yourself. You can let out your frustrations, but you can also have that conversation of how to better myself or how to better my life. That's just the talking aspect, and then meditation for me is walking with the Creator, walking with Christ, because the power of the magic eye or the imagination allows you to physically walk with Christ or your guides or guardians or ancestors, whatever it may be. It gives you that opportunity, to sit through meditation and just allow the imagination to unfold, and the guides or ancestors or whatever shows up will guide you and show you what you need to work on. If shadow beings show up, then that means you need to work on those aspects. You have things that have been built up, whether it be emotional trauma, scars from the past, whatever it may be. It's stuff you have to learn on how to forgive and let go. Some scars will always remain, but if you can learn to forgive and let go within yourself, you're going to have that sense of clarity. You're going to have that sense of strength within your life. And it's so important to have that sense of clarity because, as we go throughout our day, we just get so stressed out, so stressed out. And if you don't release that stress, it's just going to continue to build, 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 and build. And it creates its own being. It creates its own shadow being within you. So when you go in your sacred place, that's where the spirit or the Ruach Kadesh, the Holy Spirit, will show you and guide you on what you need to work on, what you need to look at ways to improve your life and how to move up the ladder to where you want to reach, which is the ultimate goal is to discover the best version of you. So yeah, so the best version of you can be obtained if you spend more time within your sacred place. And that's so very important. That sacred place is very important. And it talks a lot, it always talks about the temple, but the temple is within you. Everything you need is within you. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. So love yourself, keep shining bright, go inside your sacred place, whether it be daily, in the morning, at night, whatever it may be. Just remember that sacred place. Remember that's where we came from, and that's where we'll return, is that sacred place. So yeah. So love yourself, keep shining bright. I'll talk to you guys later.